Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to you live this Tuesday night in your living room. How great is this technology? How freaking amazing is this technology that we can come live from anywhere in the world to anywhere in the world? Big shout out to Wilma. I see you live there right now, Wilma, over in, where are you again? The Netherlands, in Europe. We've got Monique, Kelly, and Rod. Welcome, welcome. Others are tuning in live now, but how great is this technology? And this is exactly what I want to share with you guys tonight. I want to talk to you about using technology, but not just using the technology, but the reason behind it and why it is so powerful. So thank you for being on time. You can see my little man Rory there. Rory, can you speak yet? Do you have any microphone action? No, he has no microphone action. So here's the beauty of technology, ladies and gents. If you don't know how to use it properly, it will hurt you. Because Rory right now, my very special guest, who I've been promoting all week, the YouTube mastermind himself, unfortunately, webinars have not been his thing. YouTube videos using a camera definitely are, but webinars are definitely not. So Rory, unless you can work out how to use your microphone, my friend, you are going to be the mute man on the show tonight, and everyone can just look at your face. It's a little bit annoying, but let's work with it. What can you do? The universe works out, right? Look, I can show you Rory's face. There's Rory. Hi, Rory. Give everyone a wave. Yep, awesome. And Rory can't talk. Rory can't talk at all. So... Too bad. So sad. Life works out. And let's keep moving. So thank you so much for being here live. If you're seeing this recording, awesome. This is going to be a very interesting, different show. A lot of times I do these shows by myself anyway, so the plan was to have a guest. But I want to introduce you to this man and why we're tonight talking around authenticity and using YouTube to be able to get our message out to the world. Obviously, this is something that I do regularly. I started making YouTube videos as soon as YouTube came out. And even before that, I was filming. I just actually spent the day up in the rainforest with a very good friend of mine, Corey Wild, who just got back from California. He was making television shows in Hollywood and working on some Adam Sandler films as an extra stuntman and doing different work in the film industry. And me and this guy, we've known each other 14 years, traveled around the world, both of us. And he makes wildlife documentaries. So today we went up to the bush and we filmed 10 videos for a new YouTube series that I'm going to be releasing. And we filmed a couple of videos for a new book that's about to come out, Love is the New Economy, and a video for my website, an About Me video. So that was great. It was like perfect timing. I'm doing this show on authenticity about using YouTube. And here I was today up there filming all day in the rainforest, had a swim in the creek. It was gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, so this idea around using video and authenticity, we're going to move straight into it. And then later I want to talk a little bit about what Rory's doing. And I want to show you a little bit about what Rory's doing. But because he's not here, there's no use me talking too much about Rory anyway. Although you can hear me and you can see me, Rory. Hi, I know you're there, you just can't hear. So why authenticity and why is it such an important part of our world today? There was a time, and I'll give you a little bit of history here. Marketing, the way that we know marketing from the corporations, actually began as a propaganda campaign. And propaganda, as we know, was a military tactic, especially of Nazi Germany, where the propaganda was being blasted out to people to a point where we were just forced into believing, and we say we as humans, we were forced into believing what we were being told all day long. And then old style corporate marketing was literally that. It was based off propaganda. There's a whole history of a German who was in the war coming to America, to New York, and working in one of the first advertising agencies using the tactics of the Second World War into corporations and their marketing strategies. So the way that we're doing marketing, the corporations doing marketing, has only been around since, say, the 1950s, and it is literally propaganda. It was we own the media, we're going to shout at you what we want you to know and what we want you to believe, and then we're going to make you believe it and go and act upon it, therefore buy our product, buy our service, whatever. The corporations controlled the media, and they were able to say what it is that they wanted to say. So I'll get back to those messages in a second. That is changing right now. That is completely changing. No more is there one-sided voice. No more is there this corporatocracy. We'll still have it, but we have now the power in our own hands to be able to get a message out there. And blasting a message at people doesn't work. Hiding behind a corporate identity, this big M or the whatever, is not working anymore. We see it. Social media in the last 10 years has opened the floodgates for all of us to have our voice. We can all start a channel like this. Yes, the corporations with the mainstream media are still shouting propaganda at us. Billboards everywhere are still shouting propaganda. But less and less are we being influenced by it, and more are we being influenced by a connection from the heart. We are finding our tribes. We are finding people that we know, like, and trust, and we're creating a relationship with them. The corporations are doing the same now. They know that this is the power, and they're getting online. They've got their YouTube channels. They've got their Facebook, their Twitter, their Instagram, whatever, to be able to develop a relationship with people. And literally, we have the same ability as those corporations do, and it's changing the face of the world, which is very exciting. So I want to just shout out and see what we've got, who's tuning in here, because that's exactly what I'm doing here as well. I'm using this technology to create a tribe. And Nicole is saying, hi, tribe. We have the Tribes United there on Facebook. If you're not in Tribes United is literally United Tribes. All of us have our tribes, and it's about coming together to work together to make the world a better place. It's where we meet to inspire and empower one another to grow. The conscious people that want to better this world. So if you're on the facebook.com/groups/Tribes United, you will find us on there. Please join, please unite with us and work together. But that's literally what I'm doing here, is I'm just shouting out with authenticity and saying, there's a better way. We can really live a better way. And I'm using this technology to do that. So Rory Sound said, I've found out how to make it work. Show me, Rory, speak to me. I don't hear you. How did you make it work? I'll call you on the phone, but I don't think that's going to work. Call him, put him on speakerphone. I can try that. I don't think that's going to work. It's going to be a lot of feedback through. Have you unmuted him on your end? Yes, it's nothing to do with my end. The computer, he doesn't know how to work the microphone. So big love to you. Rory's calling me. Let's see if this works. Rory, say hi to everyone. Oh man, I can't even hear you on here. Rory, can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, can you hear me?
I can hear you. Hey guys, tell me right now if you can hear Rory speak. Tell me right now. Keep talking, Rory. Introduce yourself. See if everyone can hear you.
Can you hear me talking? If you can, leave something in those comments. This is crazy.
Crazy. I don't know if this is going to work, but let's see.
Not too much feedback.
They can hear you softly. Speak again, Rory.
I'm going to be as loud as possible so you can hear me. I've never done this before. This is crazy.
This is crazy. Oh, bad feedback. Yeah, bad feedback. Yeah, I can hear it in there too.
Let me just mute this.
Volume is up as high as it goes, Monique. All right, let's try that, Rory. So you can hear me? Not clearly. No, they can't hear you, mate. This is crazy.
They can't hear me.
No.
Mama, I'm so sick about this, guys.
All right.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's not going to work. I'm going to keep moving forward, mate, and you're out of here, buddy. Sorry about that. Work out your technology next time. All right, guys. So back to the story. Sorry, Rory. Your story can't be told. Ah, that's better now. Monique says, not clearly. It's very hard to hear. But that's cool. We're going to keep moving forward. So the world right now is calling for authenticity. And look how authentic this is right now. Freaking technology doesn't work. Rory can't tune in. I'm just rolling with the punches and moving forward. I'd love for Rory to be able to make this work, but you know, it's it happens. Life happens. It's all good. Totally all good. Life happens. But moving forward, this idea of authenticity, you being able to look into my world, come into my home, all of us being able to share our voices, get our voices out there. And literally being ourselves is what the world is asking for right now. Being ourselves is exactly what the world desires. You desire it. I desire it. When we meet someone, we are communicating from our hearts well before our mouth or the light, well before sound waves, well before light waves. Our heart is speaking to one another. There's this great research done by the Heart Math Institute that has measured the heart's frequency, and it is, I think it reaches 6 seconds faster. There is a vibrational change in the frequency of your body based on your heart 6 seconds earlier than the thought even comes into your mind. Sounds absurd, but we are literally communicating on a lighter vibration of trust, of unity, of connection, of love, well before words or light is reaching one another. Sounds very interesting, very fascinating, but it's true. Feel it. You've been in a room before and somebody's walked in, and you're looking this way. Somebody's walked in and you can feel something, and you look around and here's this person and you're like, oh, I feel good or I feel bad or whatever. Or you're in the car and all of a sudden this person next to you is looking into the car next to you and you're like, hi, and they're staring at you. You're like, hey, how you going? You can feel them. We can feel each other. And literally using technology even here, we can feel each other. You can feel me through this technology. And you start to gauge. You start to say, I like him, I don't like him, I trust him, I don't trust him. And based on that, you will then receive what I'm saying or you will reject what I'm saying. It's exactly the same with us expressing via marketing. That's what I'm talking about. This propaganda idea, we have no trust anymore. We know that they're trying to sell us some bullshit. We know that they're trying to take advantage of us because they've got the power and we're going to talk down on you. And we're just like, that's not going to work for me anymore. So we need this technology to be able to relate to people, to be able to connect with people. Let me take a step back here. I want to keep bringing Rory into this conversation because this is, I have Rory on here because Rory is literally the man leading the way in terms of using YouTube. Rory has been on YouTube now for probably as many years as I have been, but where I was doing this and that and all of these different adventures, Rory got really focused on YouTube and has used YouTube as a means to share his message. So powerfully so that Rory was able to create a YouTube channel that's had over 100,000 views, and he does it in a very unique way, being himself. And this is what I want to get across to you guys. And I actually want to play one of Rory's videos. You may have seen it getting out there on the net, or you may have seen it on the registration page, but I want to play one for you now. And this is a fun way of Rory getting his personality out there. I don't know if you heard it through his voice there just even a little bit, or the cheeky little smile he had. But Rory is a very expressive person. He's got a lot of love in him. He's got a lot of caring. And he created a channel called The Whole Food Dude, because Rory really is a dude. And in that channel, he was sharing this wisdom that he has around health. Rory's story is his father passed away at the age of 46. I think it was 6 or 7 years ago. I'm unsure exactly. From a heart attack. 46 years old, gone. And Rory went, whoa, what is going on here? Like, health was such a big factor in that. And Rory started to get really focused on health, learning so much that he then said, hey, I can help people with this. And he used YouTube as the vehicle to be able to do that. So I want to show you this one. This is a fun little parody. It's about 3 minutes long, and then we're going to come back and I want to share a little bit more about why this video worked for Rory and how he was able to get 27,000 views. 27,000 views. That's a lot of views on this one video alone, and what you can do with this information to be able to make it work in your life. So here we go. Going to load this video and let's have some fun. Alrighty, guys. Isn't that awesome? Simple, quick, interesting, funny, and you really get a taste of who Rory is. You really can feel what it is to be Rory Bland. Nicole saying, Ruffle, that's awesome. Roll on the floor laughing, that's awesome. Absolutely. And this is Rory's unique expression of him. The dude's crazy. The dude's totally crazy. And that's cool because I'm crazy too. And you're probably crazy as well. So I don't think that you're not. And it's good to be crazy. It's good to be fun and express who you are. And that's exactly what Rory's doing. 27,000 views. And if you saw at the end there, he had a call to action. He said, hey, if you like this, one, you can subscribe, get more videos, but also go and take action. Go and connect with me and do something about it. And he was then able to use that to influence and impact those people in a more positive way beyond that video. How could Rory then help them through coaching, through products that he had, through different services that empowered them to better their health? And we all have this same ability. Now, why again is video so powerful? Because it is the easiest way for people to relate to us. Text, hiding behind text is good. Like I know when I read a book, I'm like, wow, I'm totally impacted. I've got a library that I love to read and connect with. Rod saying organic and orgasmic. Absolutely. All rolled into one, mate. And I love reading. I love connecting that way. But having video, and that's why movies and TV is so powerful, but YouTube now is so powerful because we're literally searching for what we want. It's not 7 o'clock. No, you're tuning in here 7 o'clock. But 7 o'clock in your choice. Turn on the boob tube. I've got 5 channels to choose from, and they're all crap, but I might as well stick watching this one. I just veg out on this thing that they didn't pump advertising at me. I'm like, Here I get to go on YouTube. Yes, they pump advertising at me, which is a pain in the friggin' ass, but they got to make money somehow, I suppose. But I can choose. I can search for what I'm interested in. I'm interested in organic food. Organic food. Oh, organic and I know it. Oh, organic and I know it. I like this. Click. Now all of a sudden I'm in this world of inspiration, empowerment, learning, and growing, all because I chose, Rory showed up as himself, and I was then able to grow from that. Now, if you're not using video, you're totally missing out. Some of you ladies on here, I noticed your names. I have set you some homework on our self-love adventure. And that homework is to express yourself using video, is to grab a camera. I just got my new phone today. Look at this, little Samsung. Thank you very much. Grab your video, grab your camera, and go, hey, Wilma here. Hey, Kelly here. Hey, Scotty here. This is what I'm going through. This is what I'm experiencing. This is my world right now. This is what's happening. And just express openly using video. Years ago when I was living in Japan, this was a long time ago, 11 years ago, I was filming everything. I had a little camera. I was filming everything. And then I started to turn it on myself, and I started to make these videos. And as soon as YouTube got here, I started to upload these videos as a way to let people know what I was going through. Hey, I'm in the middle of nowhere. I know absolutely nobody. I'm by myself, and it really freaking sucks. Yes, I'm having this amazing adventure. I'm really excited, but it's very, very difficult emotionally. And I would share these things, and people were like, first I just started doing it for my mum and dad, because they were like, where are you, Scotty? What are you doing? I was like, yeah, going through this. And then I just put it out to the world. And as I went, it's just, I've learned so much by giving that full expression. It's like a mirror. Some other work that I know you guys are doing in the self-love adventure is mirror work, is looking into the mirror and having conversations with yourself about who you really are. I love you. Life loves you. And this mirror, this video mirror, is an opportunity to just express and get it out there. So one is using the power of video to be that mirror to look into. It's like looking through to Narnia and expressing through that mirror of the lens of the camera to be able to let yourself flow more, to be able to get out who you really are. And then second is to be able to influence people. And I use this word influence. I know I used it negatively when we said they're influencing us, but it's also a positive thing. Influence people to better their lives, influence people to change, influence people to show up more of themselves. And video is the most powerful way to do that. Look at this. We're totally connected. You and I right now are having a conversation. And I know it's still, this one is a very one-sided conversation because I've got the camera, you know, Rory would have been here too, and you guys have the text. That's just this way the technology works right now. It's difficult to get this many people in on a room where we're all live. But even so, there's still an opportunity for us to connect. And we all have this. I've got a couple of messages here too. Oh my God, that should be performed at that little event we spoke of today. Yeah, absolutely, Belinda. So this, again, these videos, once they're made, they can be used at live events as well. They can get out there. It would have been perfect. Kelly did it. Yes. Nicole, you're obviously having some issues with your technology over there. I'm sorry, that just happens. Kelly said she did her homework, which is to express, and I've been seeing them. Thank you very much. Putting them up in the Self-Love Adventure page. The Self-Love Adventure group, which is great. And this, I'd love to get your feedback, Kelly. How does it make you feel to express openly in a camera and then put that out there to the world? And look, if you have any sort of business whatsoever, if you have a business, and I know some of you guys here, we're consultants or coaches. I know others, Belinda, you do healing work and clairvoyancy work. You are a service-based business. Okay, Nicole's back. Awesome. Nicole as well, where your card is right now, showing up and being able to help people in the way that you do. Video is such a powerful way to be able to educate, because right now the internet is based on education. It's based on empowering other people through content. We call it content marketing. You're getting out what it is that you know to help other people. Then you're saying, hey, I can only share with you so much via this video, because literally we can. It's same as me doing that here. No worries, Rory, saying I won't be able to make it on. We were going to try and get 5 minutes of Rory through another means with a laptop that's almost out of battery, but it's gone, no problem. All good, Rory. I'll keep moving forward, mate. Next time we will try and do something with you. Rory, it's such a shame that Rory couldn't be here, because he really is the man. And I want to share in a moment something else that Rory's doing to help you guys. But as far as getting your message out there and marketing with your business, you share and then you invite. So you say, hey guys, this is what I believe. This is what I've learned. This is how I can help you. And these are some things that you can do. And, you know, by the way, I also have an opportunity where I can help you further. Would you like to work with me? And that's the opportunity to have. Because honestly, like I have conversations with people. You watch a 10-minute video, you come onto this webinar, and it's great. Like, you're going to learn something, guaranteed. You might be inspired, you might be empowered, and then you'll walk away and you're like, what's next? You know, how can I get more? What do I do now? And different people have different services, different products, whatever it is that you're helping people with. You know that you can help people. And you say to people, this, I can give you so much right here, but really we need to have a conversation. Really, you need my product. Really, you need my service. You need my coaching. You need my whatever it is to be able to fully help you in where you need to go. And then you offer people what it is that you want. And that's what YouTube does. It gives us that opportunity to create the relationship, to get our message out there, and then be able to invite people into work with us. So again, it's about helping people, sharing what you've got, and then inviting them to be able to work with you more and help them even further. So I had an amazing conversation with a lovely girl this afternoon who is just beautiful, and she has this vision. She wants to help the world, and she's a little bit blocked. So we had a 45-minute conversation, which I do. I have a free coaching that I do for anyone that wants to connect with me and wants to see if I can help them in some way. I offer a 15-minute coaching call, and I leave 45 minutes just in case there's like the person's incredible and the content's juicy, and there's just like, I really want to just pour as much love as I can into them. So I always put 45 minutes aside, and it was literally 15 minutes before this show came on. And she's incredible, like what she wants to create, where she wants to go. And it's like, oh my God, you know, 45 minutes, we cracked through some of the blocks that she's got. We were able to uncover some of the things that are holding her back. And we got to 40 minutes and she's just like, I need more. And I was like, look, I want to give you more, but 45 minutes, I can't change your life in one session. Maybe there's some things I know she's going to go away and implement. You know, she's going to go and change your life straight away, but it's a journey. You know, life's a journey. And so she connected with me, and after that I said, this is what it looks like to work with me. Would you like to walk this journey with me? And she said, yes, absolutely. You know, I need support on this, and I love what you're doing. And then so we will talk about moving further into the future. And that's exactly what I'm talking about here, guys. We can't help everybody in 10 minutes. A YouTube video is 10 minutes long, 3 minutes long. We can't, but we can help in some way and then invite to help more. So again, two things: expressing yourself authentically, and always expressing, but using video to get yourself out there to the world so that you're able to flow more, to bring that part of you out. And then the second is being able to use that to invite people to you, because we are a community. We are a collaborative unit as human beings. We're like cells in this body, and we need to be able to support and grow together. And video is the greatest way to be able to do that. So I hope that I've expressed to you why you should be using video. And I just want to read the comments here. So Kelly is saying, it wasn't as hard as I thought to be able to get on video and share. Quite enjoyed it. Pushed me outside my comfort zone, and I learned not to be critical of myself. That's what I'm talking about. That's the homework that I set for you, Kelly. Because a lot of times when we start to talk, we judge ourselves, and oh, maybe I shouldn't say that, and I don't know what people think, and I don't know, I'll just filter this out. Do you think that I'm filtering right now? It's impossible. I can't talk this fast without notes. I got nothing here. It's just me talking and filter at the same time. I can't be critical on myself. I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't. Oh no, they don't want to hear that. I can't be critical of myself while expressing openly. And that's the idea here, is getting the video to pull that out of you. You have inspiration in you. To be in spirit, to be inspired, is to allow that to come through you. You have that within you already. Open up and let it flow forth. And then if you are in a service-based business or even a product-based business, if you're in business at all, using YouTube to be able to express, and there's a whole system behind it. And I'm not a master of it. I'm learning it. And that's how I met Rory. So Rory, well, I met Rory through my beautiful partner, Christy, but Rory has sat down and helped me to plan out a YouTube strategy, let's call it, to be able to get my message more out there to the world. And Rory's a master at it. We sat down on the beach out the front of my house for an hour, and he did a session with me, like, this is what you need to do, this is where you need to go. I got notes, where are my notes? Somewhere anyway, about what I needed to do. And I took what Rory gave me, and I went up to the mountains today with Corey. I've got Corey and Rory, my video people, how the universe works. And Corey and I then shot it, what we needed to do. And Rory actually has a program that he's designed that is guiding people through exactly what it is to be able to master YouTube, to be able to use YouTube to authentically express yourself and be able to really use it to make that difference that you want to make in the world. And Rory was going to be here to share this with you, but he's not, so that's fine. I'm going to share it with you. He's called it the YouTube Masterclass. Now, I'm going to put up on the side there. Beautiful, there you go. I put it on there, the YouTube Masterclass. So that's Rory. And if you click that check it out link, it will actually take you to Rory's Masterclass website that tells you a little bit more about what his Masterclass is. And I believe it's starting on November 1st. Rory is going to lead a group of people together to learn how to use YouTube, but not just learn passively, learn actively. It's about taking you and your special message and packaging it and sharing it in such a powerful way that you can have the impact in the world that you want to have. And again, if you have any sort of business, a service-based business, you need to be using the power of YouTube. You need to be leveraging the power of video to get out there to the world. A big part of who I am and the business that I've built, being able to share and am continuing to build, being able to share, being able to unite the tribes, being able to get people back to that place in love within them, is the power of video. And you've probably seen my videos if you're here with me now out there, and video really is a powerful tool. So that masterclass, I might actually open it over here myself. And that masterclass is starting soon, and all the information is there that you need to make a decision. Again, Rory is helping me, and I totally recommend him. He is an amazing guy, beautiful big heart, and really very funny guy when you get to see him. You saw his video, that's just one of many. I totally recommend going and have a look. But if you see there, oh, Rory, you've dropped the price on it, which I love. Rory's doing I think it's an eight-part course of how to literally take 10 module course guiding you through how to create your own YouTube channel, how to leverage from YouTube to Facebook, and how to authentically build your tribe being yourself. Now that is very, very powerful. Being able to be yourself, show up and contribute to the world, there's no better thing. That's why we're here. So if you haven't done it yet, click that link. Again, I wish Rory was here to explain more, but if you go to that, there's actually a video at the top that walks you through what the masterclass is all about. So there's an opportunity there for you. It's totally up to you. I don't get anything out of it. I just want to help. And I want to help you to get your message out there. because my tribe is all about changing the world. My tribe is about people showing up and being themselves so fully that when people see them walking down the street, they stop, they look, and they go, wow, I want to be like her. I want to be like him. I want to learn what they've got to share. That's what my tribe's about. And if you're here, you're in this tribe, that's my belief, is that's what you're about. You're about being yourself so authentically, letting your light shine out to the world that you shine so bright you ignite other people's flames. And YouTube is a tool that you can use to get yourself out there more, no matter where you are in the world. So if you need to learn more about it, his course, I just looked at, it's $100 for 8 modules, 10 modules. Don't take my word for it. Go and listen to what Rory's got to say. Check out that. And if it helps you, it helps you. If it doesn't, it doesn't. That's cool. But there is an opportunity there for you to take. And I'm a yes man. I often say yes to opportunities. And if you are too, then go and take action on that and make it happen. But I just want to leave you with that, guys. Where we're at now, this is the new norm. Authenticity is the new norm. Showing up and being yourself is the new awesome. It's not about being guarded. It's not about being behind closed walls. It's about opening and expressing yourself fully. Because the more that you express yourself to others, that's what that whole using video and getting it out there, the more you're being authentic to others, the more that authenticity shows up within you. You can then feel more. You can connect to who you are more. You can tap into your inner calling more. Now I have to have a drink of water. And you can really listen. We learn by listening. We learn by listening. And being able to express allows you to listen. So express authentically. I learned so much by doing these shows. I learned so much. Because as I open and let spirit flow through me, I don't have any notes here. This is not me going away and bloody thinking about this. I get out of the way and I let God work through me. That's what I believe. Whether you believe it or not, it's up to you. I believe my mission on this world is to be transparent for God to shine through. And that is a lot of what I teach on the Self-Love Adventure. That's a lot of what I do in my coaching. It's about you getting out of the way and letting that divine spirit move through you, to be inspired at all moments. And YouTube is the way to do that. Video is the way to do that. So if you haven't, check it out. Click that link and have a go. And otherwise, guys, thank you so much for another episode of Scotty Ze TV. I believe this is week 6 or 7 in a row here. I'm loving this. And I've got some really exciting things going on. Next week, I'm going to record my first ever podcast. I'm going to release a podcast because you guys are just loving this so much. I want to be able to put it in your earbuds when you're walking and doing your morning exercise. I want to be able to inspire you in other ways. So I'm going to record my first podcast. I'm going to make an amazing podcast series. It's going to be fun. And so next week I begin that. But otherwise, until Sunday, if you're in the Self-Love Adventure, and otherwise Tuesday for everybody else, I will see you then. Have an amazing week. Keep shining your light to the world. Please keep showing up as you, because the world needs you. We are the ones we've been waiting for. We are the ones we've been waiting for you. I love you so much. I love you so much. And I will see you on the internet or in person very, very soon. See you soon. Thanks, Rory. Sorry about the technology thing, mate. It happens. And otherwise, I'll see you, Rory. I'll see all you good people very, very soon. Have an amazing evening. Big love, big love to all you and your family. And I'll catch you guys very, very soon. Nicole, I'm sure your podcast is going to be awesome, Scotty Z. Good night, Nicole. Thank you so much. Belinda, perfect as always. Thank you so much, Monique. Thank you, Kelly. Love you. And again, everyone that's tuning in. Rory's got a little something there. Also, Rory wanted to say that to get in there, guys, he wants to get on the phone with you and give you a strategy session like he gave me. So if you do want to go and take action on that, tonight he's saying that he'll do a 30-minute strategy session on how you can start to take action straight away. It worked for me, so it might work for you too. That was just in the messages. Thank you, Monique. Thank you, everyone. I love you so much. And yeah, if you want to go do that YouTube thing, the YouTube masterclass, definitely have a look at it at least. It's absolutely awesome. And Nicole is saying yes. Say yes. You're awesome. All right, love you guys. See you very soon. Bye. Bye. Oh, technology. Technology. We love technology, except when your microphone doesn't work. Bugger. Love you. Bye.